Hey everyone, Kerry Knoll here, and thanks so much for joining me for day number 15 of my SaaS journey to a $1 million valuation. Today we're going to talk about irresistible offers, what they are, why you need them, and how you can actually create one. So, with that being said, let me hop on over and share with you my short little cool presentation. Okay, so again, this is a SaaS journey to the $1 million valuation. Follow my journey and look over my shoulder live as I start a brand new SaaS business from scratch. And again, I have a new launch date for this as of last week. I decided to push this off to 5/25/25 to ensure I have enough time to do as much content marketing, gather up as much feedback as possible, build out a beta program. Um, like I said, put all the final touches on things to ensure that what we have is absolutely amazing, plus generate a lot of buzz and hype and try to obviously get some additional affiliates on board and such when we actually do launch this thing way out then. So that's about 400 and I don't know what the days are, 70, 69 days, 469 days maybe, if my math is correct on that, until the actual launch date, which should give us plenty of time to iron out all the kinks and, like I said, make this as awesome as possible. So that's the plan going forward. All right. So day number 15 today, irresistible offers. Quickly, what are irresistible offers? Why do you need an irresistible offer? How do you create an irresistible offer? What I'm planning to do with the marketing engine's irresistible offer. All right. So, what are irresistible offers? By definition, it's a marketing offer that just can't be refused, right? It's the proverbial no brainer. It's so good that the customer feels stupid saying no. So, why do you need an irresistible offer? Because it attracts more customers to your business. It helps your business stand out from the competition. It's differentiated. It's incomparable. It's invaluable. All right. And it's in its own category of one, quote unquote, from Mr. Alex Hormozy. So, how do you create an irresistible offer? The value equation, of course, by Mr. Alex Hormozy. All right. Dream outcome times perceived likelihood of achievement divided by time delay times effort and sacrifice equals value. Commit that equation to memory and it will serve you well going forward, I promise. So this equation is how you craft pretty much any irresistible offer. You always want to increase the top half of the equation, that being the dream outcome and the perceived likelihood of achievement. And you always want to decrease the bottom half of the equation, the time delay and effort or sacrifice, or effort and sacrifice. So the reason he set this up this way is he said that ultimately by dividing this instead of making it a multiplication equation, you are essentially reducing the bottom to zero if possible. And if you do that and then divide the top by zero, you basically have infinite value to your actual offer, right? And so, of course, as an example of this, he stated something like, the minute you actually click the button on your computer to purchase something, you would have instantaneous results or instantaneous value, right? And so that's, of course, removing the time delay to get that value. And of course, the effort and sacrifice, because all your effort and sacrifice was literally clicking a mouse button, a button on the screen or what have you. I mean, that would be the ultimate end game for this. So an example could be something like I can get you 7 booked appointments in 7 days with zero risk, or I'll refund your entire investment. Are you interested? This could be pretty much an irresistible offer. The one he also gave as an example was such as this, which was pay one time, just cover the ad spend. I'll generate the leads and work them for you. And you only pay me if they show up. And I'll guarantee you 20 people in your first month, or you get your next month free. I'll also provide all the best business practices just like yours. So this was his kind of quote unquote irresistible offer from his own value equation when he was running his business for gym launch. Okay, so moving on. What I'm planning on doing with Marketing Engine's AI offer, here's what I'm thinking about doing. Some of the features, of course, are going to be all the various proprietary engines, creating a complete turnkey solution, right? So you should be able to just plug and play your business into this and have all the benefits that the Marketing Engines AI platform has to offer to make your life incredibly easy when it comes to actually doing your digital marketing. Done for you, right? So we're talking about like a white glove approach, which is excellence in care and service and attention to detail. So this would be more of a hands-on experience than a done do it for, do it yourself, right? So this would be done for you. This will ensure that you don't miss any beats when doing this. You also don't have to necessarily have any effort or sacrifice on your end, which will be huge. And then, of course, the time delay to actually get results will be significantly reduced. So therefore, the white glove approach is probably something I'll be implementing for the Marketing Engines AI service when we actually launch it. And then, of course, with price or prices, right, we have either a one-time or monthly, or we could do both. In this case, most likely it'll be a one-time fee of around $5,000 with this white glove approach. Or if we go monthly, it will be likely $497 a month, with or without the white glove approach. I'm not 100% certain yet. We'll have to iron out those details as we move forward. So this is kind of the beginnings of, let's say, the irresistible offer that I'm crafting for this, which is obviously the key to any product or service success. So this is probably the most important step or stage in this journey that we're going to end up going through. And so right now, these are just some of the initial ideas and approaches that I'm taking with it, but it will probably evolve a lot between now and the actual date that we actually set this thing live and launch it. But this is kind of where I'm thinking where it's going so far in my mind, right? And again, there's so much that needs to be considered that I'm likely not going to have a final answer on what this exact offer looks like until we get a little further along in this entire journey, because there's just so many things that are going to have to be considered and taken into account, specifically with all the engines that are being created and how they work together and how they end up doing for the folks, let's say, in the beta program with the feedback we get, because a lot of what we're going to end up offering them is the actual irresistible offer, right? And how we approach that, how we handle that, how we deploy it, and then again, the results they get, how quickly they get the results, the type of effort and sacrifice that they have to make in order to achieve those results, etc., will be all taken into account before we end up finalizing this exact offer, unfortunately. So that will be an ever evolving process that I like to continue to share with you as we keep going on this journey. So we'll probably have different days coming up in the near future where we talk specifically about the offer and how it's evolving. And so you'll definitely want to tune in for those, I'm sure, because it'll be interesting to see what I have here in today versus what it might be like in a month from now or 2 months from now or 6 months from now, or again at the actual launch date 469 days from now, if that's correct. So that's kind of how it's going. If you have any questions regarding that, please feel free to share them in the comments and socials. I'll do my best to answer them in a timely manner as best I can, as always. In the meantime, if you're interested in pursuing any of this with me, specifically to know when we're going live and how things are going and get up-to-date information, please head on over to marketingengesai.com and get on the wait list. That might be changing and going away here shortly for some other pages that might be going up in its place. We'll see. I got some ideas that are going around my head, and I just haven't exactly thought through all of what I'm going to be doing yet. But like you said, what's awesome about this is nothing set in stone. Everything can continue to evolve as I see fit, or new ideas come to me, or I get inspired by some other ideas coming from others. So I'd love to hear your feedback as always. And so with that being said, let's just recap quickly how this journey has gone so far in case you are joining us for the first time. So day number 1 was getting started. That was 15 days ago, essentially. Day number 2 was the UVP and tagline. That was how we came up with the unique value proposition and the actual tagline I have so far for Marketing Engines AI. Again, all this can be evolved and will evolve probably as the process goes along. Day number 3 was about business naming and picking a domain name. Day number 4 was about logo design and color scheme. Day number 5 was about the wait list that you can currently visit and the survey on the other side and the importance of that. Day number 6 was all about sales copy frameworks that are currently implemented on the sales page and frameworks I'll be implementing going forward. Day number 7 was all about objection handling, what's there now, how I can improve it, what I'll probably add to it, etc. Day number 8 was all about the affiliate program, how to recruit affiliates, ideas about how to actually get affiliates excited, prizes, recruitment, etc. Day number 9, content marketing, long form, short form, what I'm doing, what I should be doing, what I will be doing. Day number 10, generating reviews, why it's important and how to get those reviews. Day number 11, generating leads, where we're going to get started with getting leads. Day number 12 was about warm outreach. Day number 13 was about cold outreach. Day number 14 on Friday was about paid ads. And of course, today has been about irresistible offers. Tomorrow will probably likely be about guarantees, but there's no guarantee on that, pun intended. Day number 17 to be announced, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, all to be announced or determined. Not exactly sure yet. If you have some ideas of things you would like me to cover, talk about, etc., or things that maybe I've skipped in this process thus far, I'm open to hear your suggestions. I'd love to figure out what I can add to make this even more valuable for you as we go forward. Hopefully, we'll start getting into some real work where I'm literally just going to be on this stream live working on this process through something that I have not completed thus far, or something that's evolving, like we talked about, and will continue to evolve. And I'll give you those kind of insights into how I'm thinking, where I'm going, and what I'm doing live with you if you want. All right. So if you're interested in starting your own white label SaaS through high level, you can head on over to marketingengesai.com/SaaS, SaaS -pro-trial, and you can get signed up today. It's $497 a month if you're interested in doing that. But the what you get for that price tag is unbelievable. And you basically get your own development team, software development team working for you 24/7 and improving the software platform day in and day out with new features released all the time, which is completely amazing. So if that is something you're interested in doing, head on over there and check it out. I'm going to drop the link here in the chat just in case you want that. You are interested in doing that. If not, no big deal. Again, if you are going to do this with me, let me know so I can invite you to come along on this journey, either side by side, where we actually get you on here too to share your insights and your thoughts on what you want to do and bounce ideas back and forth, or if you even just want to get caught up and try to get motivated by going back and watching the streams I've done thus far. Very cool to do too if you want to do it that way. If not, and you are interested in starting a different type of product or service, let me know what you're thinking. I'd be happy to help as much as I can, depending on what you are actually doing and what kind of insight I have for you. A lot of this stuff can be applied to just about any product or service, of course, which is really cool. So it doesn't really matter if you are interested in doing software as a service or you want to do a specific product or a specific service that has nothing to do with software. It's all pretty much the same, right? All the principles apply and all the techniques still work. All right. And again, if you are interested in following my journey for this, please head on over to the wait list right now, which is at marketingengesai.com. So you should be seeing those comments coming through on the socials, wherever you're tuning in thus far. And you can hop on any of those links just by clicking on them and being directed back to wherever you want to go, whether it's to sign up for the white label SaaS version of high level, or it's to get onto the wait list for Marketing Engines AI. All right. Got a couple comments just came through. One of them was here. Let me show it because it's cool. Just says Facebook user said, thanks for the content. Not sure who that is, but that's awesome. You're welcome. Another one came through here. Love the share and journey, looking into developing a SaaS myself. So this is highly valuable. Thanks. Also, awesome, I should say. But what I was going to say is also, I don't know who that is. Unfortunately, it just says Facebook user. So if you're ever interested in getting your name posted there, or let me know in the chat as well, or the comments, and I'll be sure to then note who it is, because right now I have no idea. But you can register at any of the socials. I think there's somewhere in there where it gives you a link to say if you want your name to show up with the comments, you can register with StreamYard or something, and that will help. Otherwise, you can still leave me a comment even when we're off of this, and I'll probably see it somewhere. So cool. Oh, all right. Here you go. Thank you, Rune. Awesome. Cool. All right. So I'm going to let you guys go. Appreciate each and every one of you for showing up as always. I think that's awesome. I hope you get a lot of value out of this, as you know, that's the intent. I'm here to do this for you as well as to run myself exactly what I'm doing and stay on track, etc. And yeah, I just hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a good one until I see you back here again tomorrow at high noon for another compelling, driven, awesome. I don't know. I'm running out of adjectives to describe how cool these live streams have been for you. Maybe they're not that cool. So either way, whatever. Hope you have a good one. We'll see you guys right back here again tomorrow at high noon Pacific Standard Time. Until then, have a good one. Take care.